So you may be seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook groups lately about how you need to buy up all the Terramycin ointment because the mean old government is making a prescription only from now on. And a bunch of people are commenting and saying, oh my God, I bought as much as I could. Or, I went to buy it and it's already sold out. And I posted something on stories basically saying, if you're concerned about that piece of news, then I have bigger news. And that news is that Terramycin has never really ever worked, and it's just not effective, and don't waste your money. And I got a bunch of DMs about it, so I thought I would address it in a less transient way than stories. So I had a bunch of vets and vet techs DM me, agreeing with me, basically saying, say it louder, or not a once did that product ever work, things like that. So I'm not the only one thinking it. It is garbage. So most importantly, I had people ask, well, then what would I prefer? So there's a few answers to this depending on your situation. If you're looking for an over-the-counter solution, like you're trying to stabilize an eye trauma while you wait for the vet, or you're just going to try to do some basic treatment before deciding how bad it is, easy peasy. It does not have to be too sophisticated. Some plain sterile saline, some artificial tears, or even eye lube, which is the ointment version of artificial tears. A little bit harder to find over the counter, but it is over the counter. But even so, plain saline eye drops are absolutely fine, cheaper, better at cleansing the eye, and have the same exact therapeutic effect as Terramycin. Now, if you're talking prescription preferences, Neopolybac ointment is the mainstay of ophthalmic ointments. It's super, super effective, great antibiotic for eye traumas, and technically it's cheaper than a tube of Terramycin. Now, if you're looking for an option that isn't necessarily prescription, right? It could be doable to do this over the counter. Say you're in a veterinary shortage area and you need some sort of eye treatment that's packing more punch than saline, you could do autologous serum. And I've done videos in the past on how to make this on your own, but you need a cheap centrifuge from Amazon, a couple needles, syringes, a little bit of technical skill, and some blood tubes to make this. And then you use it as if it's eye drops, and it works fantastic. So that being said, why is everyone all up in arms that Terramycin is leaving the over-counter market? Because anytime a medication moves off the shelf into prescription status, it makes people angry, and angry people generate internet traction. And some accounts are just trying to gain followers. We're in a period of time where it's super cool and trendy to be anti-government, but the irony of this is that a farm account without any medical knowledge is going to claim to be an independent thinker, claim to be non-reliant on societal influences and providing for themselves, but they won't hesitate to monetize your attention and drive you into making an unnecessary purchase of a medication that you don't need on your farm. So the answer to the question, do I need more antibiotics on my farm, is no, and it should always be no. You should think about every purchase you make critically, even if somebody branded as the next big homesteader tells you to buy all of this up.